What is it about knowing that you have autism that makes it easier for you?
Well, just the fact that you know that you have autism.
Yeah.
So it's easier to help others understand you.
Oh, okay. All right. And do you think that if I didn't tell you that you had autism, and Finn, if you didn't know that Beau had autism, do you think things would be easier or harder?
Harder.
Why? Why would it be harder? What do you think would be more difficult?
Because if we didn't know that he had autism, I would just be like playing like if he didn't have autism, but he'd be saying stop and stop, but I wouldn't, because I think that he's a normal kid.
Okay, he is a normal kid.
Yeah.
He's just a normal kid with autism. Like,
Yeah.
you're a normal kid with blue eyes, and I'm a normal person who happens to be right-handed, and he's a normal person who has autism. You know, we all have different things. I'm a normal person, but I have anxiety. We're all normal people. But what you're saying is that you change the way you play with him because you know that he has a lower tolerance for you pushing his boundaries. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
So when he says stop, you stop straight away, whereas with someone else you might push him a little harder and not stop if they asked you to stop? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Beau, what about everybody at school knowing that you have autism? Does that bother you?
Nah, not one bit.
No? Do you think that it's made it easier or harder for
Made
you?
it easier.
Yeah?
Because
Yeah,
then
if they didn't know, they would just make my life even worse.
Yeah?
and they could understand that you have autism and try to help you.
Yeah, true. So you think that... Why are we still going backwards? We're in park. Do you think that them knowing that you have autism has made your time at school easier?
Yeah.
And has there been any bullying?
Not that I remember.
Not that you remember? You don't remember any bullying about it?
Yeah.
So you think... And what about your teachers? Your teachers knowing that you have autism, does that make it easier or harder?
Oh, that makes it a heck of a lot easier.
Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah.
What about you, Finn, as a baby brother, having an autistic brother? Do the kids at school know that your brother has autism?
Yes.
Are you embarrassed about that?
No.
Do they give you a hard time about it?
No. They also try to help me
Yeah.
sometimes.
How?
By understanding that I have to deal with a brother with autism,
Yeah.
and that
What does that mean, you have to deal with a brother with autism? What do you have to do at school that's different to what they have to do?
usually if he's sad, I have to come over to him because he gets really sad, and I have to come over because I feel really bad for him.
What
He's got
does he
autism.
get really sad about?
Sometimes because his lunch gets mixed up, and like either we've got the wrong drink bottle or
Okay. Is that right, Beau? You get, if I muck up your lunches,
Yeah, I get an overreaction.
you get an overreaction, and your brother
tries to help.
helping you, does that help you? That your brother... What if you have that overreaction at school and the other kids see that, do you think it makes it easier that they understand that it's because you have autism, or do you think that if they didn't know, that it would be easier for you to just keep going because they don't know what's going on?
I think it's the fact that they know I have autism.
Yeah, and that sometimes you can overreact to things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Thank you.